Here we have Aiden Downey. He's going to show you exactly the proper way to wire in a thermostat using his thermostat wire to allow his furnace to run at its proper levels. So Aiden, why don't you show us here the first step and what the process is on how you got to put your thermostat together.
So take your thermostat, take it apart. Here, there you go. Pop this sucker out. Take your screws here. Grab yourself a screwdriver. Now you take this, put it in there, screw it into your furnace.
So Aiden, about how many thermostats have you wired up in your day?
I don't have an exact number, but
Just give us a ballpark estimate here.
probably about 5.
Very hefty number you got there.
Yeah.
Those are rookie numbers. You gotta bump those numbers up.
Alright.
Are you going to be perfectly okay only using them 2 screws, or should you add in a couple more?
Nope. It's pretty sturdy there, so you should be fine. Alright. Now you take this piece here.
So what piece is that right there?
That'll be your backplate cover.
Ah, very
Yeah.
nice.
So now you need
So what's the next step you got to do here?
thermostat wire.
So it is to my understanding that the thermostat wire inside your circuit board runs off of about 24 volts AC.
Yep.
Is that correct?
This is correct.
Now, just to be on the safe side, you did turn off the power running into your furnace.
I did.
You do not want to get electrocuted, even with a little bit of 24 volts.
No, you do not.
Might not end up too well.
Alright, so take your thermostat wire here. Put it down to this hole. Shove it down in there. Like this. Now,
Do you have enough length on your thermostat wire?
I do. I did measure this. So for your thermostat wire, you got a red wire, which is your power. You got a white wire, which is your heat. You got a yellow wire, which is your cooling. You got a green wire, which is for your fan, and you got a common wire, which is blue.
So what does your common wire do? Like, what is the necessary purpose for your blue wire?
It acts as a neutral wire. So on your circuit board here, you have C for common, G for green, R for red, W for white, and Y for yellow. So you take your wire and you line them up.
So it's a pretty self-explanatory process. You just wire into which color is represented over there on the board.
This is correct.
You need your screwdriver over there.
Not yet.
So about how long does it usually take to wire in the thermostat?
Probably about 5 to 10 minutes if you're good at it.
Some pretty solid timing you got there. Efficiency must be key.
Yep.
So what could the potential hazards here be? You get shocked by a live wire from your thermostat.
Nothing serious. Just a little bit of a wake-up call.
Think it could lead to any some kind of damages to your brain function or something? Maybe little fizzy bubblers coming out of your mouth?
No. screwdriver
The screwdriver's right over here, chap.
here. Screw these in like so.
Now, how tight do you gotta screw these into the wire?
Just hand tight.
No power tools or drills needed?
No, sir.
Alright, so now that you got it wired into your circuit board, what's the next
So
thing you gotta do in your process?
after you feed it through this hole, you're gonna need to take this hole, which will come out right here. You need to run it up through here, like so. You need to take your wire right here, put it through this tiny hole, pull it through.
So what kind of size wire are you using here to run your thermostat?
Should be 18.5 wire. 18 meaning that's the typical gauge, and 5 meaning there's 5 wires inside of this. So now you take this right here, run this through here.
So would you care explaining the process and what you're doing here?
Alright, so you just pop this in here, like so. Now you take your wire, and the same thing is down there. You got R, you got your W, you got your Y, you got your G and your C. So now you take your R.
So pretty much the basics of wiring in a thermostat is basically just matching colors to your words.
Yes, sir.
Fairly simple process.
Hello.
Make sure somebody dead up here. Let me shoot my video now.
So Aiden, about how long do you think it's going to take you to finish wiring in this thermostat into your furnace?
About another couple minutes.
Just make sure it's going to get on the camera. Make sure it's not the exact same. Yeah.
So how far deep into them wires have to go in them little holes?
Not very deep, just about, say about a 1/4 inch.
So you don't have to splice them wires too far down, just give it a little nip at the end.
Yep.
So you're saying a 1/4 inch is plenty to satisfy the thermostat?
It is. Now you take here,
That is very shocking.
So what does that there flap do?
just covers the wires
So it's
for
more-
safety.
So it's like a protective shield, so you
Yeah.
don't walk over and like get your leg slipped on it and get struck with some high voltage.
Yep. So now you take your 2 batteries here, put them in there in the thermostat, so you have here.
So what do the batteries do in this situation?
Just keeps the thermostat on.
So in case you lose power, your thermostat still runs?
Yes.
Very nice. So what's the next step in your process?
Well, for this thermostat, you can set the time and obviously have all your fan, your modes, cool, heat, and off, and then your temperature, obviously. Now what you want to do is you're going to take, to check it, you're going to turn the power on to the furnace and check if you have heat.